Hi guys, welcome to Reality React channel. In this channel, we watch reality TV shows to recap, review, and for the fun of it. And from episode 29 yesterday, we saw Mseleku going from in that trip, going from MaNgwabe's room to MaYeni's room to MaKhumalo's room, talking about the houses. You know, one thing that sometimes I feel like it makes the show not to be a reality TV show because they like addressing rumors from social media. And it's about the houses. And I wonder if they were ever going to include it into this show had they not been blasted with people's ideas about who stays where and whatnot, and the fact that his wives have moved out of Mzombe. Like, was he ever gonna address that? Because tell me why now they're trying to show us that he had some show that he was doing. Because tell me why he was going from one house to the next, talking about the houses. And then now they are showing us that clip from 2023 that I am not sure if Mseleku has gotten better now in this episode, or that he was ill in that thing that he did with the SA Home Loans guy, trying to get a loan for MaNgwabe's house and also MaYeni's house. He was trying to get a loan for their houses. And then my thing is, if you were trying to get a loan, why in 2024 you shot an episode with MaYeni and you were talking about fixing her house? How does that make sense? Like, we are watching this thing going, why are they trying to spoon feed us lies to act like it's a reality TV show? Because now I'm not sure if it's even a reality TV show, because you're trying to address stuff from social media the same way with that Ntini storyline. It's a social media storyline, and now he's acting like he doesn't know why MaKhumalo is asking what does that have to do with her when MaCele tries to tell her when he came back from the trip. Like, no, man. Sometimes it can be boring, but anyway, we are going to indulge them. He goes to MaNgwabe's house and she says that she knows that he's going to talk about the house. I know that it's directed. It's not, they're supposed to be not be scripted because it's a reality TV show. It's directed. So that's the storyline of the house. The thing is, apparently MaNgwabe did not get enough time to look for a house. She had 2 days to look for a house. I don't know how they buy houses in Durban, but I know that if you are buying a house, you take some time, sometimes a week, 2 days, unless if you've always known that's the house you want. And also, why is MaNgwabe talking about a house with Mseleku when she's on her way out? Is she buying the house? I don't even know if she's the one buying the house, or if he's the one that bought the house for her. Because I'm like, but you said you are leaving. So why are you talking to this man about buying a house when you should be talking about, when I divorce, I want half of your stuff, or I want quarter of your stuff, because it's mine as well. And I'm going to share my pension fund with you because he deserves it. Like, not that he deserves it, but you know what? He deserves it if they didn't sign a contract before they got married. She thought it was forever with someone who had been married to 3 people before she got married to him, and he had lost a wife. But anyway, we move from that. She says the house is for the kids. Mseleku knows the house is not for the kids, right? But he just doesn't address it. Because I was going to ask, what do you mean it's for the kids? Where are you going to stay if it's for the kids? Are you going to stay somewhere else? Are you going to stay at your uncle's house that you have built with your cousins? Are you going to stay at your business place? Like, where is she going to stay? But anyway, he moves to MaYeni. And then one thing I've realized is that in all of them, it's only MaKhumalo who saw him, and she was excited to see him. MaNgwabe is sitting so far away from him. At least with MaYeni, he tried to sit next to her. And then she also says that And also, guys, if he went to SA Home Loan in 2023, why in 2024 he has not seen the house? How is he buying houses that he has not seen? Because even with MaYeni, he's like, I want you to go and show me the house. Or maybe it's that pre-approval thing when they approve a loan before they give you an amount of pre-approval, like they give you an amount of loan that they can offer you so that you can tell the person, go look for a house of this much because that's what I can qualify for, or that's what you qualify for, because with this house we don't know. But anyway, MaYeni as well, he says the same thing, and then it's like, yeah, she's like, nobody knows about the house. So if you don't know about the house and there's a 2023 clip, so after that 2023 clip, he went to his wives and say, you have 2 days to look for the house. And they all found the houses. And I'm wondering if MaYeni actually want the house in the burbs, because MaNgwabe says the kids are the only ones that want the house in the burbs. Maybe she doesn't want to stay in the same yard as her sister wives, which makes sense if you ask me. But anyway, MaYeni says that MaYeni had said that she wants her own yard, but it didn't look like she wanted a yard in the burbs. She wanted a yard in the rural areas, and yeah. But it seems like the house is in the burbs, and then she's gonna take Mseleku and the kids to go see the house. I wonder if we'll see these houses in the next few episodes, in the last episodes, because hey. We just want to see. And also, I wonder if MaYeni is actually even happy with the fact that she has a house in Mzumbe that's not finished, and yet she's moving to another house. But anyway, he goes to MaKhumalo, and MaKhumalo is excited about the housing story. And she's being asked how is the process of the house that he had told her to buy with her company. And he's saying that it's actually his house as well, which is his house. But why is she the only one that's not, as much as she's successful, even according to him, right? And her company is also successful, which means she is the one that bought the house. But my question is, if she's the one who bought the house, why is there a need to take claim to her success and make it seem like it's yours? What is wrong with saying, how is the house that you bought? How does it look like? And how is your wife buying a house for quite some time and you don't have knowledge of it? You don't know where it is. Even the previous 2 wives, how are they buying houses? How are they choosing houses without him knowing at least a picture? If he can't be there because maybe, I don't know, maybe it was a time during when he had the stroke. Because that's the only time I think that he could be excused for not seeing the house, right? But apparently Mseleku is a businessman that has so much money. He's buying his houses, he's buying his wife's houses using a loan, except for MaKhumalo. And I don't know why is MaKhumalo agreeing to this. Because as much as he doesn't even know that the house needs renovation. She's fixing inside the house, because she says that when you buy a house that's already standing, you are buying someone's dream. So it's best that you make it yours. And I'm like, makes sense, but how come you don't know? And also, guys, when she was talking and she said that she's talking to Usamke, I was like, she's talking to Samke Kwela, only to find it's Samke Khumalo. And Mseleku wanted her to hang up the call because he walked in. And I'm like, how? How are you wanting her to hang up the call because you just walked in? But anyway, that's Mseleku for you. He's very important in his wife's lives, that he doesn't get an update of how their houses looks like, how are things going in their lives, where he doesn't even check up on MaYeni, and then people are saying MaYeni is rude. Imagine you had a fight with a sister wife, your husband does not even call you, your husband does not even have a chat with you to say, how are you doing? Yet he was in Mzumbe that night. That's weird for me. I'm just like, I don't know why they expected her to be lovey-dovey with him anyway. But yeah, we congratulate the wives for getting the houses. And we congratulate even the husband, whatever role he played, because it seems like he wants to take, yeah, that's the word. He wants to claim their success. He wants to make it his. And so we congratulate him as well, because I do believe that some way, somehow, those two wives must have bought the houses, or he is including their names. I hope in these houses that he's buying, he's including these wives' name on the loan, on the home loan, I think, because and also on the home loan applications and all of that, even if he's the one paying, because it will not be nice that should something happen to him, then these houses are being sold off, because even the MaCele's house, right? They are being sold off for to make the estate to be separated among the 4 wives. So it will be best that they get included in that. I don't have much knowledge on that, but I just feel like I hope he is not leaving them out to say that I'm their husband and that's my name on it. And I wonder if MaKhumalo's company is only owned by her, or is also somehow, somewhere he has he's a shareholder there, because why is he saying such things that are weird? And anyway, they go out, not that they go out, they have dinner, it's dinner time. You see, when I said Mseleku is like a producer, like, because now he's making us agree with Umpumelelo around this producing thing, because that thing about self-catering, that thing about like the wives must cook, it was so that he can at the wives, because if we have not seen them cook anything, right? They get there, and he's the first one to arrive, and then comes his kids, right? And the little children. And then MaNgwabe, they are sitting by her porch area, and MaNgwabe is still applying makeup and stuff like that, and she can't find the stopper to the earring. Oh, Mseleku makes it hard for her. Mind you, MaYeni is not there. But MaYeni is not being asked why is she late. She's not even being told, hey, rush, come here, come eat, come do this, come do that, and all of that. But MaNgwabe, because maybe she's close by and he's not happy because she's applying makeup and he's aware of that, he tells her, we are filming here. However, you can film without her, Mos. Why is she the one that's being told, come, fast, when MaYeni is not there? And when MaYeni gets there, she greets them, and she can sense that it's sour. It's not like the previous day where they were playing games. The mood is sour. And it's sour because of who? Daddy Producer. Because Daddy Producer is making everyone uncomfortable, including MaNgwabe. When MaNgwabe sits down with one earring, he's like, oh, what's happening? No, MaKhumalo is busy. Yeah, when MaNgwabe sits down with one earring, MaKhumalo is busy laughing and asking Bali what is wrong. Like, what's funny? Why are you finding joy in the fact that your husband is making your sister wife, whom you share so much information when you gossip about MaYeni with her, that you are finding it funny that she's wearing one earring to protest against your husband that's being emotionally, I want to say the AB word, but I don't think it's that. But I just feel like he dislikes her so much, because I don't understand why is she the one that gets shouted at for being late when MaYeni came late and she was not asked what's wrong. No. Nah, I understand MaNgwabe. Because when she went back in, she just took her stuff and left. The only thing I don't understand or agree with her is that she left her kids there, even though she left the kids with the dad. And I wonder if she'll come back, because I didn't see so much luggage with her when she left. I'm like, where are your bags? Are you leaving to go eat somewhere? She's like, I lost my appetite. And then Usne says snacks remarks. Like MaNgwabe will always go in the opposite direction. In the opposite direction, you can't see that your dad is being mean to her. Like, I know that you do not like her, but you can see that your dad is being mean. Why are you saying Snack's comment? Even when the producer asked her, what do you think of that situation? She should have said nothing, no comment, because it has nothing to do with her, whether MaNgwabe is out or not. They still ate and they left. And then Mseleku asked MaKhumalo, can they talk after? I'm like, what do you want to talk about? Because the only person I have seen him acting sickly with throughout this whole trip is Ulwandle, where Ulwandle is the one holding him to go back to his rooms and stuff like that. But everyone else is just, and it's the last dinner anyway. So what is he going to talk about? Is he going to clarify that thing to MaKhumalo? Because even MaKhumalo, when he said, it's my house, MaKhumalo said, yeah, it's your house because you are married to me. And I wonder if the company is also his because she's married to MaKhumalo. Like, he just wants to take the shine from MaKhumalo. He's not, it's like maybe she's challenging him. She makes him feel like, oh, I'm not enough. I'm having you pay my wife's insurance. I'm having you do things for me and stuff like that. So the next scene is him and MaCele trying to catch up about what had happened in the trip and what is happening, what she did when he was away. He find out that she was out. She was with MaKhumalo. And he's making a comment about, oh, but she can't do my trips, but she can do trips with MaKhumalo and go out to have dinner and do all of those things. I'm like, why are you acting like you don't know? They called you the previous day and they also called you the other day to tell you that she's with MaKhumalo. So it means that they spend time together. Why are you acting like you don't know? And also, why is he, guys, why is he gossiping? Like, I feel like that's gossiping. He's going on his diary session complaining that MaCele is not going to his trips, but he's standing there right next to her. Why is he not asking, so you are fine going on trips with MaKhumalo, but you're not fine with trips with the family? Actually, why is she even allowed to skip these trips? Why is he allowing her to do that? You see, this is the thing that people like to sell about nesthembu and make it seem like it's glamorous when it's not. There are fights in between and he doesn't want to address it. He would rather want to address an issue with Sneh and MaKhumalo and MaNgwabe and want to make it a big issue when he knows where is the issue in his life. When he knows that his wife refuses to go on family trips with him and his other wife because they don't get along, because she's moody, and because, there are so many things with this lady. I am so happy that in that trip she was not there. They were not going to have fun. Because imagine you are trying to have fun and someone like the way Usne behaved the same way as MaCele, someone whom your wives are supposed to be looking up to. If they're even doing that, because they can't look up to such a person, she's weird. She's not acting like a normal mamkhulu, I think. And then she tells him about the inner situation. No, Mseleku has different tones for this thing. And I'm like, yeah, she was like, yeah, MaKhumalo was asking about the kid's grandfather. He's like, Ubabu Kumal, haibo. When people have kids, and then they're like, okay, in this situation, if MaKhumalo and like if he didn't have multiple wives, right, and he had kids with MaKhumalo, it will make sense to say Ubabu Khumalo is their grandfather. But he knows that Ubabu Khumalo can't be Lwande's grandfather per se. He is Lwande's grandfather by extension, but not direct grandfather. Why is he acting like his dad is non-existent? I guess this is the time when people cut you off, they cut you off for real. They forget about your existence totally. Because he could have, like, there are so many things that he could have said. He just said, Ubabu Kumar, instead of asking which grandfather, because my kids don't have grandfathers. Oh, okay, even Ubabien, but because he doesn't participate in his shenanigans, so he's written off, I guess. Because I don't understand. Even MaNgwabe, maybe if he's still alive, like, There are so many situations that he could have chosen because Ubabka MaCele is no longer around, right? But I'm like, why are you choosing that situation? He didn't even want to he didn't even talk about it. He didn't even want to say, loyo muntu ngimgcine kudala or something. He didn't even want to say that. Oh, I don't know where he is. I don't know if he's still alive or not. No, he's acting like he's not actually. He's not around us. His family, nothing. I feel like Dentinis must come out and tell us what happened between. But I feel like I feel like if Dentini dad was a deadbeat, then maybe it's fine. He can remain wherever he is in his old age and rest, enjoy his last years of life, and just continue being a non-existent grandfather to the kids, because I feel like those type of situations are very annoying when someone has decided that not to make the relationship. But the way Mseleku behaves after he found out his dad, let's say he grew up without him, and I don't know when he met him, right? So let's say he met him and he found out that the dad was wrong. I don't blame him for cutting him off. But by the way that the people from the Mseleku household have spoken about him, it could be that the father was wrong, but it could be also that Mseleku was wrong. So I get why he would want to cut him off. And MaCele did say that it's a sensitive topic for this family. And we understand that and we respect that, because I feel like not everyone deserves a chance to explain their side of the story. That Baba must remain wherever he is if he was the one in the wrong. Because sometimes the dads can be not daddy. We all know that. We have seen it in social media. We have seen it in real life. Some people don't deserve another chance in their kids' life because they are not good people, and they will always make you feel like you need them or something like that. And then I wonder how he feels about when the first few seasons where it seemed like Mseleku was living a good life with his wives, except for now, right? For now, he's like, yeah, that's why Ngamshia Lomtana is not a good person. I'm just thinking of what he could be saying, because he could be saying that, yes, that's the reason why I left him, because he's not a good person. You see how he's treating his wives. You see how he's breaking his promises. Because, guys, as much as we are questioning MaNgwabe for continuing to stay while wanting to leave and making the whole situation a not so nice situation in her marriage, like, this man broke his promises. He went ahead and married someone after he married her, after he had told her that he's not going to marry someone else. She was the last wife. You see? And then he went ahead and still married someone after he told MaCele that he's not going to marry someone else. And then I watched that on the introduction, right? MaCele is busy asking a silly question. Why would anyone want to leave because you have decided to marry someone else? What are they going to lose? Number one, time. They are going to lose time with their wives. And that's part of the reason, and part of the reasons why she doesn't feel anything is because in this instance, in that scene, she did tell us that she doesn't miss Mseleku when he's not around. So she's used to him not being around, and she wants to extend that time for everyone else in the household, and nobody wants that. I don't understand why she's not getting that. But I'm glad that the wives are going to leave MaKhumalo in that Nzumba with so many houses. I wonder how she's going to feel. Shame, man. MaKhumalo is so young. MaKhumalo is so young to be living in houses it could be like a complex, right? I'm just thinking for MaKhumalo how she's going to live her life in there. Like, imagine you're there and then, in the other house there's no one. It's almost falling off. In the other house there's no one. It's not finished. In the other house there's no one. You are in the main house and you are there sometime for like 4 nights in a row without your husband. Yo, I hope he's going to hire her security or something, because she can't be staying there. She's still so young. And also, MaCele did say that, yo, this girl, wagang ikehla. Like, she really did, because now we are being told that MaCele needs to teach her how to not miss him. Guys, in the next episode, we see MaCele also wanting a house or getting a house. So everyone gets a house except for MaKhumalo, because she's getting a house for herself. I think MaKhumalo must demand a house from this man, because it doesn't make sense unless if she's paying for all of those houses with her company. Because other than that, this whole storyline of houses is not make sense. I wish they had addressed it differently. I mean, like, if the wives decided to buy houses for themselves, kudos. Mseleku must just agree that they bought houses instead of acting like he's the one who bought the houses for them. Because, tell me, okay, that's a 2023 thing, right, that we saw. Because how is he buying? I know that a house, the bond is not the same thing. So if a house is 1 million, he's not paying 1 million cash. He's going to pay whatever amount that they have charged him and interest and all of those things. But the rates and taxes, for a person who couldn't afford a hospital bill that's less than 300,000, I'm hoping it was. Because we don't know. Okay, let's say the hospital bill was like 150,000, right? So how is he getting houses for these people? And also, they are also agreeing to the whole storyline about houses when they know that they paid for his hospital bill not so long ago, like probably 2 months after this. Like, I'm just wondering, like, what is the reasoning? Like, why are they lying their Mselekus to us? But anyway, you know what? They will, if people on social media must talk too much about it and say that he didn't buy the houses, he didn't pay back his wives after the hospital bill, so that he can address it in the next few seasons. Because I want to know what is the reasoning behind all of these things. Why is he lying to the public? Because I have a feeling that he's not telling the truth. The only truth that he told is that MaKhumalo is buying her own house. Because basically that's the story. Even if he say it's his house, it's not exactly his house. Okay, thank you, guys. I feel like now I'm just ranting and I don't think we are going anywhere. I keep asking the same questions about the houses, how he expects a young girl, Makwela, to be the one that stands on her ground and be fine with the fact that she's not supposed to miss him. She's not supposed to ask about Imvela Piake and his dad and the legacy that he's trying to build. She wants to understand why he is building a legacy for his grandmother instead of his own father, as it's normally done culturally, right? Which is also, you know what, I don't understand why people can't move past the fact that he is Mseleku. He identifies as one. For me, I feel like if someone says I identify as this, we should respect it and not go around questioning and telling him, no, you're not Mseleku, you are an Ini because your father isn't Ini. No, he's Mseleku because he identifies as one. The Mselekus raised him. That's it. That's my own opinion about it in a situation. Thank you guys for watching this recap, and see you guys in the next one. Please like, comment on the video, and please subscribe on the channel. Thank you. See you guys in the next one.